Medicinal plants have been used for centuries to treat various ailments and illnesses. In this presentation, we'll explore the importance of medicinal plants in traditional and modern medicine, and the challenges and opportunities associated with their use. So, let's get started. Firstly, let's define medicinal plants as those plants that have therapeutic properties and can be used for medicinal purposes. These plants have been an important source of medicine for traditional healers and are still widely used in modern medicine. The use of medicinal plants dates back to ancient times when traditional medicine systems were the primary form of healthcare. With the development of modern medicine and the use of synthetic drugs, there was a decline in the use of medicinal plants. However, there has been a resurgence of interest in natural remedies, and medicinal plants are once again being recognized for their potential health benefits. Throughout this presentation, we'll explore the history of medicinal plants, traditional uses of medicinal plants, scientific research on medicinal plants, and the challenges and opportunities associated with their use. So, let's move on to the next section, the history of medicinal plants. Humans have used plants for medicinal purposes for thousands of years, and the knowledge has been passed down from generation to generation. In ancient times, people had no access to modern medicine, so they relied on plants to cure illnesses and alleviate symptoms. The use of medicinal plants can be traced back to the ancient Egyptians, who used plants such as aloe vera and garlic for their healing properties. As modern medicine evolved, the use of synthetic drugs became more prevalent, and the knowledge of medicinal plants began to fade. However, in recent years, there has been a resurgence of interest in natural remedies, including medicinal plants. Now we'll move on to the traditional uses of medicinal plants. Traditional medicine systems have been used for thousands of years and are still widely used today in many parts of the world. Different cultures have their own unique traditional medicine systems, and many of them use medicinal plants as a primary form of treatment. There are many common medicinal plants used in traditional medicine, such as ginseng, ginger, aloe vera, echinacea, and chamomile. These plants are believed to have healing properties and are used to treat a variety of illnesses and health conditions. For example, in traditional Chinese medicine, ginseng is used to improve overall health, boost the immune system, and increase energy levels. In Ayurvedic medicine, turmeric is used to treat inflammation and digestive issues. And in traditional African medicine, the bark of the African cherry tree is used to treat fever, malaria, and other illnesses. There are also many examples of traditional remedies that use medicinal plants. For instance, ginger tea is often used to soothe upset stomachs, and chamomile tea is used as a sleep aid. Additionally, aloe vera gel is used to treat burns and other skin conditions. It's important to note that traditional medicine systems and remedies are often based on anecdotal evidence and cultural knowledge rather than scientific research. However, many of these traditional remedies have been used for generations and continue to be used today, demonstrating their potential effectiveness. In the next section, we'll delve into the scientific research on medicinal plants and their active compounds. Nowadays, many people are turning to traditional medicine and natural remedies for their health needs, and scientific research is beginning to uncover the active compounds in medicinal plants that make them effective. So, in this section, we will take a closer look at the traditional uses of medicinal plants and how they have been used in different cultures around the world. We will also discuss some of the common medicinal plants and their uses. After this, we'll move on to the next section, where we'll explore the scientific research on medicinal plants and the current state of evidence-based medicine. 4. Scientific research on medicinal plants. Now let's dive deeper into the scientific research being conducted on medicinal plants. A. Current research on medicinal plants and their active compounds. With advances in technology and research methods, we now have a better understanding of the active compounds found in medicinal plants and how they work in the body. Researchers are constantly discovering new plants with potential medicinal properties, and studying the effects of known medicinal plants in more detail. This research is crucial in identifying and developing new treatments for a variety of health conditions. B. Clinical trials and evidence-based medicine. One of the most important aspects of scientific research on medicinal plants is conducting clinical trials to determine their safety and effectiveness. Evidence-based medicine relies on high-quality research to guide medical decision-making, and the same is true for medicinal plants. With rigorous scientific studies, we can determine which plants and compounds are most promising for treating specific health conditions. This research helps to ensure that any medicinal plant products that are available to the public are safe and effective. C. Examples of modern drugs derived from medicinal plants. Many modern drugs have been developed based on compounds found in medicinal plants. For example, the popular painkiller aspirin was originally derived from willow bark, and the cancer drug Taxol comes from the Pacific yew tree. These discoveries not only highlight the potential of medicinal plants, but also the importance of conservation and sustainable use to ensure their continued availability for future generations. Now, let's shift our focus to the scientific research on medicinal plants. A. Current research on medicinal plants and their active compounds. Thanks to advances in technology and research, we're able to better understand the active compounds in medicinal plants and how they work in the body. Researchers are constantly discovering new plants with potential medicinal properties, and studying the effects of known medicinal plants in more detail. For example, studies have shown that compounds found in turmeric may have anti-inflammatory properties, while the flavonoids in chamomile may help with anxiety and insomnia. One of the most exciting areas of current research is the use of medicinal plants in the treatment of cancer. Researchers are exploring the potential of plants such as the periwinkle, which contains compounds used in chemotherapy, and the Indian gooseberry, which has shown promise in reducing the side effects of radiation therapy. B. Clinical trials and evidence-based medicine. One of the most important aspects of scientific research on medicinal plants is conducting clinical trials to determine their safety and effectiveness. Evidence-based medicine relies on high-quality research to guide medical decision-making, and the same is true for medicinal plants. With rigorous scientific studies, we can determine which plants and compounds are most promising for treating specific health conditions. For example, clinical trials have shown that St. John's wort may be effective in treating mild to moderate depression, while ginseng may help improve cognitive function and reduce fatigue. However, it's important to note that not all plants and compounds are safe for everyone, and some may interact with medications or have other potential side effects. That's why it's important to consult with a healthcare professional before trying any new herbal remedies. C. Examples of modern drugs derived from medicinal plants. Many modern drugs have been developed based on compounds found in medicinal plants. For example, the popular painkiller aspirin was originally derived from willow bark, and the cancer drug Taxol comes from the Pacific yew tree. These discoveries not only highlight the potential of medicinal plants, but also the importance of conservation and sustainable use to ensure their continued availability for future generations. In addition to providing new treatments for various health conditions, the discovery of medicinal plant compounds has also led to advances in drug development and synthetic chemistry. For example, researchers are exploring ways to synthesize natural compounds in the lab, allowing for more efficient production and potentially reducing the need for large-scale cultivation of medicinal plants. Overall, the scientific research on medicinal plants holds great promise for improving human health and advancing medical knowledge. However, there are also many challenges and opportunities in this field, which we'll explore in the next section. Regenerate response. We have just covered the importance of conservation and collaboration between traditional and modern medicine. Now, let's move on to our last section, which is all about DIY herbal remedies. A. Overview of DIY herbal remedies. DIY herbal remedies are a great way to explore the healing power of plants in your own home. With just a few basic ingredients and a little bit of know-how, you can create your own natural remedies for common ailments. B. Safety precautions and guidelines. While herbal remedies are generally safe, it's important to take proper precautions to ensure that you are using them safely and effectively. Always research the herbs you are using and consult with a healthcare provider if you have any concerns or questions. C. Simple recipes for common ailments. Here are a few simple herbal remedies that you can try at home. 1. Chamomile tea for stress relief. Chamomile is known for its calming properties and can help to reduce stress and anxiety. 1. To make chamomile tea, simply steep 1 to 2 teaspoons of dried chamomile flowers in hot water for 5 to 10 minutes. 2. Ginger tea for nausea. Ginger has anti-inflammatory properties that can help to reduce nausea and soothe upset stomachs. 2. To make ginger tea, grate a small piece of fresh ginger root and steep it in hot water for 5 to 10 minutes. 3. Garlic for immune support. Garlic is a natural antibiotic and can help to boost your immune system. 3. Simply add a few cloves of garlic to your meals or take a garlic supplement. So there you have it, folks. DIY herbal remedies are a simple and effective way to explore the healing power of plants. Remember to take proper precautions and consult with a healthcare provider if you have any concerns or questions. Now, we've covered everything from the history of medicinal plants to the challenges and opportunities facing the industry today. Let's move on to our conclusion. I encourage you to explore the world of medicinal plants further. There is so much to learn, and the potential benefits are immense. Some great resources to get started include scientific journals, books on ethnobotany and herbal medicine, and online databases of medicinal plants. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the world of medicinal plants. Remember, the power of healing lies in nature.